Horror Story 3. Do not email on someone. I've been spending most of my days on FORTNITE, watching multiple streamers because I really like playing competitively. I was above average from other players and I really saw myself as a better person. Around the time when FORTNITE announced a World Cup was going to happen soon, I got excited. Every day leading up to the qualifiers I would practice playing game after game, and oftentimes would get really mad. I usually would hit my desk or throw my controller after dying. It was the game's fault, not mine. It was annoying seeing others beat me because of something that I didn't even do wrong. As I looked through my locker, I stumbled upon an email I haven't really seen or used. It was called Take the L. This was an amazing email. It was toxic and just great for doing it after killing people. So I equipped it and went back to playing the game. I kept playing the game match after match. Each kill I would go dance on the player's body, especially those defaults who were worth nothing. The day before the qualifiers started, I decided to get some games in before I headed to bed. I would load up into the pregame lobby as always and drop at my usual landing. The game proceeded as normal, looting up and stumbling upon a player. I killed my opponent and as a habit of mine, I emoted. I proceeded to talk smack about him and his playstyle until my character stopped emoting. Okay. I must have moved my controller, I guess. Instead of looking like a complete fool after what happened, I emoted again, only for it to stop a couple seconds after. It must be a glitch with this game. I decided to let it go and went on with my match. I surprisingly didn't run into any players until the final circle. The storm had closed in retail, with the final player which I assumed was hiding. I slowly walked around the map looking for this last individual until I spotted him in a building. I grinned after seeing who it was. Just a little default. So confused and helpless. And with a simple click, boom, I killed him. Another easy win for me. I opened my emote wheel and hit the emote. For a second, my player model went to his default pose before performing the dance. Although this time it had no music in it. I thought maybe I had a low volume on my monitor, so I turned it up to the max before the audio came back. It blasted into my ears. The music was down a couple octaves and severely distorted. It was very unpleasant to hear, so I tried to cancel the emote, but it didn't work. I tried to leave the game, but it also didn't work. I was confused and a little bothered. The sound was so uncomfortable to listen to, I couldn't even stop it. I gave up and Alt F4'd. The sound stopped as my game crashed. I hesitated before opening the game again. I loaded into the lobby and checked my emote wheel. Every single dance I owned was normal except for the L. It was locked. I couldn't even use it or switch it out. I was getting a little nervous, but maybe the game? It was bugged? I readied up hoping it would be fixed in the game. As I queued up for the game, it sent me through a loading screen. But it was different. Instead of my usual wallpaper, it was a silhouette of the Take the L emote, but he aimed a gun towards his head. I didn't know what was happening or what this meant. But luckily I was saved by the game as I loaded into the pregame lobby, or at least for a couple seconds. Before I knew it, the same distorted audio played in my game. The entire lobby was doing Take the L. The game was also very discolored, and very bloody I'd say. As I moved around, the players would look in my direction. I prayed the game would just start soon. As the countdown for the bus hit 0, nothing happened. I was still stuck on Spawn Island. I tried leaving the game, but it was no use as I was stuck inside. Not even Alt F4 could save me. The music grew louder as the players moved closer to me. Everyone. All other 99 players. As they closed in on me, I was left in the middle defenseless. Suddenly a gun appeared in my inventory. It was a revolver, but with only one shot. This couldn't kill everyone here, not even one person. I equipped it when a side button appeared in my UI similar to getting inside of a vehicle. It was odd. I had to press the button X, and the text beside it just said kill. As the players closed in on me, I pressed it. My character emoting doing Take the L as I pointed the gun to myself, shooting it, my character kills itself. I can't describe how disgusting that was. The graphics were too realistic for a kid's game. I could visibly see the blood in the remains of my character model. I quite literally almost threw up at the horrific scene. Eventually my game did crash. Fortnite had uninstalled itself off my computer. Good, because I wasn't planning on playing it again. Or my PC actually. The game had burnt the image of the exact silhouette from my loading screen into my monitor. Only this time, it was my skin.